Schwartz here, GuitarJams.com. Really stoked to be giving you guys a lesson today. Gonna do a little concept lesson. I'm gonna talk about mixing the major pentatonic and the minor pentatonic together, and I'm also gonna give you a little rhythm jam track at the end so you can kind of practice. I've been working on a new DVD set that's a bunch of really cool rut busting licks and techniques, and I also have a couple more free blues lessons too for you. You can click the link below to check that out. But I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to show you two little spots to mix the major and the minor together. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's try and learn something here. I'll do my best to show you. The track I was playing over was an A power chord kind of thing, or an A major chord for that matter, and then an A over a G note, which is actually a really cool chord. Then a D chord with the F sharp in the bass, and then a F G. So check it out. And we can call this, kind of a rock in A, because it balances between kind of an A major feel and an A minor feel. And really, a progression like this is really cool, and blues in general, blues rock, British blues rock, mixing them together is really an important part of the sound, and a progression like this is a really good one. So I'm going to focus right now on this little box that's called the BB box a lot. And all the scales that I work on, or licks if you don't want to know scales or whatever, I always kind of bounce things off of knowing where my roots are. So if we're in the key of A, this little BB box has the A, the A note, the root note, right here on the 10th fret of the B string. Okay? Let me show you the little bit of the major pentatonic right here with the root right there. It's good to know the root there because a lot of stuff I've taught would be from this minor, A minor pentatonic blues scale extension. And you've got this, this little box right here with the root on your ring finger. It's one of my favorite spots to, So just know, you can put your index right there and do this whole major kind of feel right here, and you hear it all the time. And here's what it looks like. It's the exact same box as this one in the minor. You can do the same thing right here, a whole step up. But the notes resolve and work completely differently than this little box, okay? But so look at it again. It's the 11th fret on the G, and it's the 10th fret on the B, 12th on the B, 10, 12 on the high E. But we're really going to be using this high E here as a bend. Okay, so the major form, okay, but now I want to show you the blues, the minor pentatonic blues scale in the same spot. Ring finger on the 12th fret now instead of middle on the 11th. Roots right there still, but we're going to go 10, 13. Same thing actually though on the high E as before, it's 10, 12. So these are common tones with the major and the minor pentatonic. Now, when you're playing A minor pentatonic right here, you have a blues note right here. So check it out. So here's A minor pentatonic, roots right there. Oops. And then the major right there. Okay, so those are two things that we can mix and match, and now I'm going to show you a few examples to work on. One is sliding your middle finger up to this 11th fret, really just from the 10th is fine, to the root. Or back and forth. Just inevitably, I can't talk, sorry. I'll use a simpler word. This note right here sounds real good. It's like the major 6, and you can actually use this note with everything else minor, and it's a beautiful thing. But so anytime you have the root, a real major pentatonic kind of lick is a whole step up, bend. And within that bend, you could kind of do a little quarter tone, half step bend, which really isn't major anymore, but it's really nice passing kind of tone. You can do a whole step bend, which is real majory, but then you could also do a minor step bend right from that same spot. So when you have an ambiguous progression that's kind of could be major or minor, and most blues is going to be like that unless it's a straight up minor blues, then you can mix and match any of those two spots and pretty much get good success. So another real tasty thing in here is bending this 12th fret on the high E up bending it a whole step and a half step. Very key, very important when you're doing blues soloing. And remember, we're still in the key of A, so you got, and you've got this little blues thing down here. Minor ending or major ending. And it's really how sweet and spicy you want it, you know, how sweet and sour. A little sweet, a little sour, a little sweet, a little sour. So here. Okay, so hopefully through a little osmosis you got some nuggets there. But some of the other things that were going on, you know, I kind of obviously was totally screwing up. I was emphasizing this sweet little BB box and making it minor too. But then I kind of went into my power position here, you know. Another little note that was cool is when you're playing this BB box in that minor, when you're on the 12th fret of the G, you can bend that up a whole step, and that's the root, which is a sweet, sweet bend. And you also have the root right there, so you can do it. And that's kind of a more of a minor lick. Now when you're playing a blues, it's like, or a progression that's like real, you know, you're not going to be able to do the, you know, it doesn't really work. This is more for like ambiguous progressions or like a, And, you know, even if you got 1 or 2 licks out of this, I think that's, you know, pretty good. So anyway, I'm going to play on out, and we'll talk to you real soon. Hopefully that was informative. Remember, I also have other free lessons to give you. You can click the link below this box to check it out. Thank you so much for the support, and we'll see you in another lesson real soon. Take care. Alright, I'm so happy.